We've talked about horses in America before, but it's been a while, and since now we can do 3-minute videos, I thought it'd be a pretty good idea to readdress this. So what's the deal with horses? Why do opponents of the Book of Mormon keep bringing up horses? This is because they believe that the mention of horses in pre-Columbian America, the time frame of the Book of Mormon, is an anachronism. An anachronism is basically something when something is mentioned in a time period or place that's inappropriate. So, for example, if a movie about the Civil War had cell phones in it, well, obviously cell phones weren't invented then, and so cell phones would be an anachronism in that case. So, opponents of the Book of Mormon have found more than 200 supposed anachronisms in the Book of Mormon. More than 80% of the 200 have been proved to be appropriate for the time and place, like cement. The mention of cement in the Book of Mormon was thought to be proof that it was fake because cement wasn't around yet, right? Except it was. And now it's commonly accepted that cement was common in ancient Mesoamerica. So, horses. Horses is a favorite anachronism of a lot of people because it's widely accepted that there used to be in ancient times horses in the Americas, but then the Ice Age happened and they became extinct. And there were no horses until Columbus brought them back. And so between the Ice Age and Columbus, there were no horses in America. So to many people, the lack of evidence of pre-Columbian horses proves the Book of Mormon to be false. The problem with that is the absence of evidence is not and should not be confounded with evidence of absence. You never know what will be found in the future. And just like a very large majority of the other alleged anachronisms, evidence is now present of horses before Columbus. Yvette Running Horse Collin wrote a 246-page dissertation about her findings of horses in America. You can download the PDF online. She makes the claim that indigenous horses of the Americas survived the Ice Age, and many of the natives already had a relationship with the animals. There is now a sanctuary to help preserve horses which have the ancient American ancestry as opposed to the Spanish horses that Columbus brought over. One thing I find to be interesting is that one reason that Collins theorizes that the early settlers were held so tightly to the fact that the Native Americans or the indigenous people did not have horses is because horses is a symbol of culture and of civilization. And it was in their best interest to show evidence that they were savages and that they were uncultured, because it's a lot easier to take land or to settle or to colonize in an area where there's uncivilized people. To me, all these supposed anachronisms actually strengthen the case for the Book of Mormon because research is catching up to revelation. Joseph Smith would have never known that these things would be discovered.